what made you choose us one more time for your bigger home this time?
Yeah, previous one which I have done, like most of the people I might have already seen, so it came out pretty well, and I have the trust on you, I have the confidence on you, and the delivery time on time, what you always promised to the customer, you have delivered it. Hello, how are you? Yeah.
Back again.
Thank you. Thanks for coming again. You have seen me in my previous testimonial in the previous house. This is my latest and upgraded version of my house, Wemlas. Welcome my house.
Welcome to another episode of Original Homes with Would Be Done. Today we are at Sridhar and Sushma's second home designed by Would Be Done in the span of 1 year, less than a year. So come, let me take you through. Watch it till the end. You will definitely enjoy this. So for the foyer area, we had this huge big foyer. We did a shoe rack on one side, like a full built-in, and on the other wall, we highlighted this with proper Duco painted 3D art, and we have given a lot of lighting for it to elevate and make it look like a really premium thing once you see from outside. For the door that is continuing with it, we have gone something really offbeat for the door. We have done a proper concrete texture finish on the door and the paneling as well, and we have added a sleek nameplate which is like 3D printed outwards with a digital lock. It is a very earthy yet unique looking main door that we had come up with, and I really love this element. As we enter, we have the TV wall and the sofa wall. For the sofa back wall, we went with a proper stone cladded wall. The stone is also carved in CNC, so it is like a proper carving, and the wall is cladded. Didn't want to do the full wall, so we just made it at the lintel height so that it's not too bulky and too busy. So we have given a smaller, because we did not have a foyer, we made sure we have a small cabinet with a little mirror. So I just, for the last minute checking out before you head out of the door, that's given for that, and all the bags and helmets and the storage that you would need in everyday basis is given on the bottom. And these grooves are also continued on the other parts of the home. We will show you that in the later part. And for the TV unit, we again, as TV is a very busy element, we did not want to add something very busy there. We just went with a plain concrete textures, and all the arches were highlighted. So this is the drawing room come living room, because we have an overall long concept that was given. So we sectioned this entire room, TV kind of a setup where the TV is, and that acts as a living room. The wall behind, we have just made it in a very cozy nook again, because we are big fans of adding cozy nooks in the room. And this is a reversible swing, so when people are sitting behind, they can always turn it up, and we have gone with real brass handles for the swing. This is again a very interesting detail that we added on the wall. You remember how we created that wall for the kitchen? So this wall is an extension of that. So we created some wall niches, added depth, added color so that the depth is seen more, and then their client added like their nice Dashavatar idols, everything again in brass. And then we have given a nice console which matched the arches and the grooves that are going on, and some wall lights on each side. On the opposite wall, we have done a huge wallpaper, a statement wallpaper, which is almost like a hand-printed wall art, but we still did a wallpaper because later on we ever feel like changing it, we can always do that, and a curved sofa to just add some more softness to the room. As a continuation of this living room, we also have another unit which opens outwards. This is a huge balcony which we converted into a study cum sit-out area. It's more like an home office room, because on one side we have all the shelving, the computers and the storage, and the other side we have again made a statement wall, because again it's not just a balcony but we wanted to still keep it statement. So we've added a rug, but it's a wallpaper, looks like a rug, so giving that feeling of a rustic thing, and a seater that goes with it. We have also added bamboo blinds on the other side, so this room gets totally closed and covered as and when needed. Like I was mentioning about the arches, so there is another arch that we have created that separates the dining from the living room. There was this long rectangle that we had got when we got the site brief, but we wanted to actually section this long unit into different parts. So it starts from a mandir. So we have the Pooja mandir over here. So if you look at the Pooja door detailings per se, we have added different highlighter sections, and we kept it more looking like, not like too traditional with just bells and some CNC carvings, but we added like a cane and a jute on the door as well, with a little hand-drawn, hand-painted kind of a print, some fluted glass so that it's not very open, but for ventilation we have still left some solid wood panels on the door so that there is the ventilation still happening. We have tried to match the marble similar to the tiles that were there on the walls and added like 2 nice statement pillars and a lot of storage in the bottom. Then coming on to the crockery cum dining area, we have added this huge chandelier here, which is like a statement chandelier right above the dining table. And the crockery unit also has some unique details that we have added a nice earthy wallpaper that is not only on the wall, but it is continued on the cabinet as well. So it just gives that seamless flow and makes the space look bigger. And again, we have added some floating shelves. We have brought in the cane elements again in the dining chairs as well, and an onyx top dining table. So the natural elements are still getting continued in this area as well. And we have made the vanity a very smaller, like a pedestal sink with just a asymmetrical mirror and tall curtains to hide the window behind it. And then this section we have divided into 2 parts. One is the dry kitchen and we have the wet kitchen behind this. And this is an artificially created wall. If you see the other space, it was quite a rectangle, like a longish thing. So we have artificially created this wall, continued the arch, and we have added a dramatic kitchen again. So in the kitchen, if you look at it, we have not added any loft because we didn't want to make it look too bulky, but we just gave like a statement golden border kind of thing happening for the chimney and some overhead cabinets. We have added these black and white statement tiles, and our colors of the cabinets match with the entire vibe of the home because it's still inside the room and it is like a right open kitchen, right? If you sit at the sofa, you can directly see the kitchen. So we wanted to have the same color scheme followed. We have also given a lot of open shelving for your everyday juicers, glasses, coffee mugs and things like that. And because we did not have a lot of depth here, we added some appliance counter for your just coffee station. So for your coffee cups and the kettles and coffee machine, a tall pantry unit, some built-in appliances, wicker basket, and the fridge again fits well. Nothing all the way to the ceiling so that it's not too bulky, but overall a complete cute kitchen. And somehow we have the wet kitchen, which has all the usage more is in the wet kitchen. So we have kept the dry kitchen very minimal but added whatever drama we could. So as a continuation of the dry kitchen, we have the wet kitchen here. This is also wet kitchen come utility, but for the wet kitchen, we have again a built-in hob, a chimney, lots of storage, lots of tandems, and a proper loft here because we did not give the loft. And on the other side, we just have more washing space. And we have given more openable storage and a lot of tandems on the other side just to have both kinds of storage. And we have added a black granite because this is going to be used a lot and this is going to be messy at all times. So it's very low maintenance, it's easy to clean, easy to finish up work, and the stark black does not make a very big difference because this is in the other part of the room. And for the colors also, we have gone with a grey and wood combination in the wet kitchen because again easy to maintain and still makes it look quite premium and luxurious. This is the son's bedroom. So for his room, what we did is we kept everything monochrome, but not like too bright. So if you look at the wardrobes here, we have added a nice textured laminated wardrobe, which is not like too in your face. Then we have given a nice solid ball rack that is built in so that the footballs, the basketballs are not all over the place. And for the other wall, we have added like a tall mirror and a tall blackboard kind of a thing for still scribbling and writing whatever is needed. The bed here also has a very interesting detail. This is given in a very platform bed where you can sit, you can enjoy, you can read, used as a side table. You can do multiple things when you have a platform bed. And I think this works great in a kid's room because it's not too high, but it also gives you a lot of open space because you don't need a lot of just side tables and all. So the platform bed and the mattress in the middle. And then we have a study table, which is a part of the bed as well. The study table also has a nice detail wherein the drawers are continued from the wardrobe, and we have given a nice highlighter element in the room. Again, it's just in paint finish, does not need to be a lot, but it's like a football is swooshing away. And the remaining of the room has just tall curtains because we had like an L-shaped window. So for the L-shaped window, we just gave taller curtains for the room height to elevate. And this is the kids' bedroom now. Hi Advika. Do you like your bunk bed? You love it? So for Advika's bed back also we have given like a cute house shape, which is again a writable board. And in the opposite wall we have given like a nice jungle themed wallpaper which goes with the jungle theme of the room. A lot of place for toys display in between the wardrobes, and we have continued the wardrobe and the wall color to be same because it just gives the room much more of an expanse. And there is again a little dresser space here where we have added a cute shaped mirror which is also backlit. So we have given like a cute toy shaped mirror, and again tall storage on the sides with some open storage for like dressing things. And for the side table, which is along with the bed, we have given some cute detailing with the knobs as well. It's like a wink thing if you cannot make out. And yeah, a bunk bed detail as usual for because she really wanted one, and I hope you're enjoying it. Yes? Okay. Thanks. Welcome to the master bedroom. So the master bedroom is huge and grand again. So we sectioned the ceiling with one chandelier on one side and the fan on the other side. So for the ceiling, because the height was quite a lot, but we still did not want to compromise on it. So we have added cove light wherever we could add the curtains, and we have given some small groove detailing on the ceiling. And just between the ceiling and the walls, if you see, we have continued a small design detail, which is like a print, but it was not hand painted, but again to bring in the Indianness. For the wardrobes, we have continued the earthy elements. We have sandwiched rattan in between two glass, and this is a different pattern of the cane and the rattan that's going along. And we have added like a nice chocolatey color wardrobe because the entire room was kept muted. And we have given drawers in the bottom part of it. For the bed back, we have continued the upholstery all the way to the ceiling, again to give like a very grand appearance and also acts like a headboard. And we have given like a proper upholstered bed with a big enough side table because we were only able to do one side table and there was no space on the other side. So we just went with one big enough side table there. This room also has like a mini walk-in wardrobe wherein we have given a mirror on one side with some shelving for everyday knickknacks or bags, purse storage with some glass display, and again more storage inside, and a small poof where you can sit and get dressed as well. This wall there will be a TV that will come, and otherwise we have just given a ledge and ended it. So this is the master bedroom.